Dude, we are so rolling. Oh, heck yeah. Okay, so we're out scouting my property today. It's 120 acres. The deer used to go south to north. My entire year and project is dedicated to getting the deer to go east and west. And this is how we're gonna do it. Okay, so this is my water hole that I just put in three weeks ago. It's a low spot. It's basically a drainage ditch is what it is. Comes down, and I dug this out on a gradual grade and took the dirt that I pulled out of this and kind of made more of a dam on this side because I was having issues with water going out and putting driftwood out in the field, and it was kind of a mess. That's not really important, but so, and this is, I dug down to a really good clay level, which I packed I just packed the heck out of it. That's going to seal this off. Anyway, we had a really dry winter. Need some rain to come in and fill this puppy up. A centralized water source. I put in bedding behind me last year. Yeah, last year. It's doing really good. I planted some oak trees. I'm going to do more bedding up here. I'm not going to have any food on this part. This is more bedding area. That's just one thing I do not have in my place is bedding. So we're fixing that in a big time way.
What, this is 400 yards from the other water source in here?
Yep, at least.
And on there, and so it should be really well. It should be a nice travel out to at least get some nice pictures.
Yeah, at least see what goes through here. We got it's like bedding all the way around there and there and there, back over here, and then all the bedding I planted to the north. So hopefully this works out. I might seal this up with bentonite. I don't know. I'm just going to kind of wait and see how it goes. But anyway, really excited about it. Probably going to plant some plums. I'm going to run up here real quick and give you guys, Jerry's down inside there, a little better view of this. So I'm excited. Took me probably 3 hours in the skid steer, 3 solid hours of digging. But leading down into this, I've got plum thickets planted that lead up into where the fence is at. I don't know if you can see it or not, where I've got cedar trees planted along the property line as a visual barrier. And so they can loop around, go down to from bedding to water to bedding to food, all connecting all these dots with cover. Anyway, we can just hope for rain and hope it works. If it doesn't work, we'll go to plan I don't know if it exists. So we literally just gone over and over and over, and what can we possibly do to make this better? And every year we just keep improving and adding and changing. And anyway,
it's not happening overnight, but
oh no, it's not an overnight thing, and it does get a little frustrating because native grass takes a while to establish and get it going well. But back over here, I've got native next to a wildlife bird plot, and it's awesome. It looks great. So put in the time, put in the effort, put in the resources, and put your heart into it, and you have pretty neat results. All right, so we are on the main area that's going to be the majority of the food for my place. You can see my truck behind me. That direction is east. We've got a bedding area over there that I established 2 years ago. I've got another one, I call it Apple Tree Plot. It's to the south. So I'm going to go bedding, travel route, bedding, staging, travel route, food, back here to the west, bedding, past the food, off to the west. So all these deer are used to go south to north through my property. There wasn't a whole lot of structure and just really much to keep the deer here. So, and my neighbor to the north, I don't really want to go into that right now, but has claimed that I am pulling all of his deer off of his property. Yes, I am.
Absolutely.
It's exactly what I'm doing. Anyway, no deer belongs to any human being. They're just animals that we're here taking care of. I don't even hunt my own property here. I kid you not. Jerry, do I hunt this place?
Not yet.
I haven't hunted it. And anyway, I live on this place. I love watching the deer, just interacting, you know.
We're trying to increase daytime movement and stuff too by connecting these bedding areas and food and stuff like that in there also. So
right. So what we've got is I've got a real world clover and chicory plot in the northwest corner over here. Where this green is wheat that I planted. That is going to be planted to soybeans. I'm going to have green grain bedding, travel route behind me through here. It's a low spot. I've got 2 high spots. I'm going to plant this to switchgrass and bedding in a bag as well. Probably more switchgrass than anything. So they'll have this from the bedding and bedding covered route all the way to the food over behind my shoulder. If you can see, I don't know if you can see, I've got cedar trees planted along here to conceal from the road. So that's kind of my game plan with this. And I've got bedding area up on the ridge back here off to the west. Okay, you're going to hear me say east and west a ton in this segment. Anyway, should be good. And they, you know, the idea is to give these bucks concealed access to the food where they're going to meet up with the does. Pick that up. And the does will have thermal cover with the new bedding being planted. We're going to run up here. We're going to look at the food plots. We're going to flag out the new spot for the food plot, and we're also going to conceal all of it with bedding in a bag and switchgrass from Real World. So I'm stoked. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've kind of, in my own mind, labeled this project East and West. So it's kind of what I'm trying to get the deer to do here, is go from east to west. It's kind of like, duh. So anyway, we're going to keep going up here, and I'll show you what it looks like once we get there. Okay, sweet guys. So we're up here at my clover plot. I don't know if you can see this. I got clover sprouting up through the ground. I should have known that was going to happen. That's definitely going to happen. Here, go on. Ellie, go on. Okay, so clover's coming back up. The ground's starting to warm up. This is a great time to frost seed. Jerry's going to do some frost seeding here just a couple days from now. And anyway, I'm excited about this clover. This is its 2nd year being out here. Yeah, and so I'm going to run you over to the beans. Okay, and okay. Here's beans. If you look closely, there is not, oh wow, there's actually a pod with some beans. But everything else, you look here, all of these pods have been opened, eaten, and there is really not much left. So I'm going to double the amount of soybeans that's here on my place this year. More winter food. Here comes the dog. I'm about to get attacked. And more beans, more concealment, more covered travel routes, new bedding areas, connecting the bedding areas. Okay, one thing I'm going to mention here is I've got the beans behind me, and I'm going to plant. The beans are on the northern side of my property. I'm going to try to move all of the feeding activity to the central part of my place. I'm going to have bedding on the outskirts. Bedding, I guess there is some bedding in the middle, but really on the outskirts of the food. So there's the does on the west, obviously, hopefully bucks on the east. If it's vice versa, or they bed wherever the heck they want, I don't honestly care. But anyway, so where this bean stubble is, I'm going to plant right into it. I'm going to spray it with a broadleaf herbicide to let the grass get a jump start. But I'm going to plant right into the beans. planting into beans works so good. I got a no-till drill, and I've just had great success with drilling into beans. And anyway, so we're going to turn this old bean plot into bedding, take it off that way. The main plot is to the south, going to be to the south, and we're going to have grass planted all around. I'm going to burn this whole edge of this timber off. I'm going to kill the grass out that's there, because it's not the kind of grass that I want. It's not doing the job that I want it to do. Plant more real world grass into there.
From here, you can see the ridge behind you.
Yeah, you see the ridge behind me? This is the bedding area I'm talking about. This is the one I'm creating, planting trees into, and trees as a thermal cover, and mainly the windbreak, because it's more up on a ridge, so they can get, you know, and they feel really safe. You go up there, you can see what's going on down below, and it gives you a real, I guess, a confidence of sense of security. Yeah, perfect sense of security for these deer. So we're gonna go mark this out. And this is one thing I want to show you guys. Quick little tidbit right over here. Okay, so you'll see in a lot of mineral videos that the deer use it June, July, August. September, they're starting to turn off. This is a real world site right here. There's tracks. The deer are on it right now. Well, obviously not right now, but they're using it daily, and they're just, I've never seen a product where they use it literally all year long. They're getting what they need, and that's really something that has impressed me about that. So anyway, excited. Enjoy the ride.